Alrighty, guys, welcome back to part 2 here. A hunt for Gollum again. Since we kind of cheated the first time, not really tried to, it just so happens it did. And so now we're playing this scenario again, and it turned out to be a lot tougher. We are not smoking this one like we did the first time. So we are committing all of our characters except for, well, the Vector and Axan to the quest. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now they have 2, 4, 5. Ugh. 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, this is terrible. Deal 1 damage to each character controlled by each player with a threat of 35 or higher. This is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. So when that happens, damage, damage, damage. Damage, damage, damage. When he suffers damage, add a resource, so. But then this goes back on the top forced after attached hero is damaged or leaves play. Return this to the top of the encounter deck. So they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 come into the quest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our threat will go up another point. 38 and 41. And again, we got no one to fight. All locations coming out, which has been brutal for us. So I guess we will ready. Pass the first player token over. Increase our threat by 1. We got to find another Golem tokens for this player. Well, we do know one's coming, don't we? Yes, we do. All right. So, and then we can get a card and a card. And I need some more resources. We got so many resources, can't do anything with them. 1, 1, 1. One, one, one. All right. Player 1, what do you got? Something good, I hope. No. Ugh. Still only one green card. How the hell do we only have one green card? We had so many. And the only ally we have has no... is there anything we can play? Look at that armor. Nope, I don't think he's going to play anything. That kind of sucks. We could put on another veteran axeman, but... well, we can put this... one additional. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally 3, but 4 to bring him out. He's ranged. Now, do we want to give her another +1? Or do you want to try to wait and get a sentinel out? Or, I'm sorry, a guide. Lorian guide. I think we will. All right. That's the plan. In questing, we're going to Send everyone. Oh, you know what? God damn it. We've got to go back to this one because if there are ever no heroes with clue objectives in play, reset the quest deck to stage 2B. So we're back to this one. Which means at the beginning of the quest phase, we got to... All right, well, oh, let's choose this one. He's guarded. Do 1 damage to each character. Oh my god. So another damage. Maybe I will use that healer. So at least he won't have anything on top of him. And the second card will be a Hunters of Mordor. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we have to quest successfully. Right. Well, now we can quest again, though, so that's going to help a bunch. Well, definitely. And definitely. Oh, wait. Before we quest. No, I guess we're done. Questing, and then he will ready again. Even though he quested. We will quest with him. Quest with him. Quest with him. He's a ranged attacker. I will leave him up. I will leave him. Those 3 up. Yes, I will quest with Gimli as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. He would come on... Because he's guarding this, right? So he would come on this one, right? So they got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 2 more cards coming. So everyone's questing except for Legolas and these 3. We got another location on freaking believable. And deal 1 damage to each character controlled by each player with a threat of 35 or higher, which is going to sink us. 1, 2, 3. That's the end. That's going to be the end. Because she's dead now. She's our only good threat person. Wow, that turned ugly really fast. So we're gonna hopefully try again. Unbelievable. You two come back over here. Like damage and then damage again, like instantaneously. That's... And all these locations were just killing us. Killing us. Alright. Well, guess we're going back to the start here. So that part 2 now turns into another try. Just horrible how that turned brutal so fast. We need to get off to a good start like we did on the The first time we played this encounter, the very first time. Alright, that's that. Let's shuffle up this deck here. You can see I am shuffling the hell out of it. So there's no reason why it should be all one color. Especially the off color. Alright. He's got 32 threats. Great. This is all purple and blue. Yep. Okay. So this all goes over here. And he should have 30. Okay. Well, we're going to try it again. Hopefully get off to a little bit better start. Not get swarmed by locations. I'd rather be swarmed by enemies. I can deal with enemies, but those shadow cards are brutal, man. Whew. If you are not prepared at a moment's notice. I mean, if those cards come out early when our threat is not 35 or higher, then we're good to go. But if they come out later in the game, they're brutal. Because it's going to just damage everyone. All right. Try this again. All right, card. I got to draw. What are we on each location in the staging area? Okay, well that's a good start because that does nothing against us. Each location in the staging area gets +1 until the end of the phase. Then each player with a threat of 35 or higher chooses and discards one card from their hand. Well, neither one of us. So that was a good non-effect. And then we have an orc. That is fine. We can take orcs. All right, let's see. We got Gandalf. We got this plate mail. We got the Horn of Gondor again. We're going to bring this guy out for 2. And that'll be it. Let's see here. We're going to give Aragorn the Steward of Gondor, which costs 2. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to exhaust it to give him 2 resources. And all right, we're going to, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Right now we don't have to worry about it, so we're not going to do anything. She'll just hold your cards. Okay. So, after the players quest successfully, the first player looks right. So we're at the questing phase now. So once again, we're going to try to blast through this as quickly as possible by just sending most everyone questing. The only one we will not do, and of course we don't have our bonus on Arwen anymore, Legolas and the Spearman we will not do. So, we get a card, the West Bank, and we get the Heroes of Mordor. Hunters of Mordor. Uh, so they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 from 7 is 6. So we will put 6 progress on our thing. And we will travel to the West Bank. While the West Bank is the active location, attachments and event cards cost 1 additional resource. He will come down and he will come over here. All right, shadow cards. This is going to be a problem now, but we've cleared out the staging area, which is half the battle. Gondorian Spearman will be declared as the defender, so he will take a point of damage and no shadow effect. He will kill. Yes, he will kill him. And then we have no one to defend this. And of course, there is a shadow effect. Defending player chooses and returns 1 exhausted ally he controls to his owner's hand. If he controls no exhausted allies, raise his threat by 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So he will do 2 points of damage. And so Gollum will get 2 resources for that. And the Legolas will attack. He is ranged. So he could attack the Misty Mountain Goblin. 3 minus 1 is 2. He will do 2 points of damage to it. We will ready everyone. Oh, shit. Come here, you. We will ready everyone, pass the first player, and increase our threat. We're at 34 and 33 right now. But we got 2 enemies on us, but the staging area is clear. So we don't need to send everyone threat questing. We do get to draw a card. We get some more resources. One, two, three. All right. Oh my God, seriously. So allies don't cost anything extra, so let's use 2 resources from him. All right, and we'll be done. And for player 1, damn, we need to get some resources so we can bring out Gandalf here. Ah. All right, we're going to play 2 from Gryffindor to heal a character all damage. Heal all damage on that character, so we're going to heal Gollum. Get rid of that damage. Yeah, we need some more resources. Okay, well, he can't do much. All right, questing. We don't have anybody up here, which is good. It's going to be Erwin and Legolas. No, Aragon. Sorry, Aragon. And then he will spend a resource to ready. So I'm going to keep him sideways again so I remember. We just need to do a point of damage, which should be okay. He's going to defend. He should attack, so he's going to go. So just Erwin, Aragon, and Giffendale. Yep, that's fine. First card. Really? Each location in the staging area gets +1 until the end of the phase. Then each player with a threat of 35 or higher chooses and discards one card from your hand. Well, guess what? We don't have any. Haha. And second one is the Sign of Gollum with a location card. So they have 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 2 is 7. We can put 3 on this location and 4 here. So when does this... When the player's quest successfully, the first player looks at the top 3 cards of the deck. So I'm assuming we're going to have to do that. We will do the Signs of Gollum. And since it's guarded, I'm assuming that would come with the thing. So we got 2 signs right off the bat. Then we can complete this quest and move on to the second part. All right, then we can travel to this location. Oh yeah, we're gonna blast through this encounter now. I think we're gonna do just fine right now. Okay, so let's do this. Encounters. You and you. Well, he's gonna block. Remove 1 progress check. We have no progress on anything, so that didn't matter. Good. So he's going to do 2 attack and kill this guy, which means I think we have... Yep. We're going to play when an ally card leaves play, that card controller gains 2 cards. So this guy's leaving play. We will get to draw 2 cards. And 2 crappy cards it is. All right. He will attack, and Gimli will block. Deal 1 damage to each hero with a clue card. We don't have any, sorry. So he will do 2 damage plus 2 defense, so no damage. I will have... Yep. Gollum will attack the Misty Mountains. 2 attack, 1 defense, so it does 1 damage and kills off them. This guy gets... Oh, wait a minute. He gets +2 attack and +2 threat for each clue card in play. Well, that could be very dangerous. Fortunately, we did block it. So Legolas will do 3 minus 2. He's only going to do 1 point of damage to it. Oh, I forgot this guy would come down, actually. Right. Which means Aragorn could then attack it to kill it. And we're going to give the Signs of Gollum to Arwen. So he exhausts, and then he exhausts. And then we're going to exhaust this to give him 2 resources. Then we're going to ready everyone because we're at the end of the turn. Yeah, this guy's super dangerous when those locations are out. Super dangerous. All right, +1. Pass. Pass. Draw a card. Draw a card. We need to make sure. Wow, look how many resources. All right, player 1 over here. What do you, we don't have enough. Sure, we got this guy for 2 though. Damn. We really, really would like to hold on to that. Do I have a way to ready him? Do I have a way to ready him? No way to ready him. Damn. Yep, we better give him the plate mail armor for 4 hit points. So it costs 4. Give him an extra 4 hit points. Means we gotta wait on Gand. Actually, no, wait. Hang on a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. We're gonna bring in Gandalf. Encounter cards cannot be canceled when this is the location. So that's gonna cost us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when Gandalf comes in play, he does 4 damage. So we're going to kill off this thing for freaking sure. Yep, now that means for sure we've got this encounter now. I feel like we're going to be able to blast through this really easy now. Really easy. So we're bringing 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, questing. Arwen, Aragorn, spend a token to have him ready. We're sending everyone except for Legolas and this archer. Everyone else is going because we're going to complete this and this, hopefully at the same time. When we complete this, we'll have a clue of Gollum, and we can give that to this player. Next turn, we should be able to actually finish this whole thing up. That's our goal. All right, so let's see what happens on our... So they got another Heroes of Mordor that's coming out and a location card. They have a total of 3 threat. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, minus 3. is 14. So that would mean 2, which would complete this. We're going to give this to Arendelle. And we're going to have enough progress to complete phase 2, which means we can go on to phase 3. He will come down to him. We will travel to this location. No, it's only worth 1. We'll leave it up there. Because all it does is cycle through the deck every time you complete it. So we'll just leave it up there. That's fine. I think we're gonna so this guy would come down. We're gonna block with the archer. Actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think we are gonna block with the archer though, now that I think about it. Yeah, we'll block with the archer. Shadow effect is nothing. He's going to kill the archer. Then we can have Aragorn and Legolas. 6 attack, -2 is 4 damage. Because he's ranged, he can shoot over here. And that's it. This guy will go back into the pile. He just shows up when he feels like showing up. Up to 36 and 35. First player token passes. We get a card. Resources. We got our cards, our resources, everybody ready. So yeah, we have to worry about this dude. Besides that, all we have to do is complete 8 because both of our heroes have a clue token on it. So let's just finish this up. We will spend 1. Each player draws a card because of the campfire tale. 1 card. Crappy card. 1 card for you. We can feint this guy this time so he won't be able to attack. That would be great. We got all 3 of these cards in our deck. All 3 of them in our hand. And it's not even that good a card. I needed low-cost cards that would help. These, yeah, way to go, Gandalf. I agree. These cards basically allow you to, when you travel to a location, exhaust a spirit character you control to place 2. But I don't have any spirit characters that I can bring out for this. That's the problem. Which is kind of unfortunate. So questing, yeah, it's going to be over here in a second. I think we got off to a really good start again, and we had a perfect setup, so we're going to spend 1 to ready him. We are going to exhaust Gondor to give him 2 more resources. We're going to exhaust him. We're going to exhaust Gimli. And we will draw encounters. A location and a location. Surprise, surprise. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 minus 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, right? Oh, we missed it by 1. You know what? She's got a special ability. Action. Discard a card from your hand to give Erwin +1 until the end of the phase. This effect may be triggered by... So I will discard a card to give her +1. Which means we are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 3, 4, 5, 6 is 8, which is enough to complete this quest. If the players defeat this stage, the players have once again found a true sign of Gollum's passing and win the game. Woohoo! Alright, that was a little easy, man. That was, wow. The first time we played it was really easy, but it was because we gave her kind of a bonus when she didn't deserve the bonus. So we tried it again. The second time was extremely hard. With all those locations coming out, it was just like, wow. And then the third time, we just blasted it right off the bat. So that's what I'm talking about. That's that. We are done with the quest for Gollum. We repeated it 2 out of 3 times. That's good enough for me. So we can move on to the next quest next time. Woohoo! And that one only took us like 30 minutes. It actually took us less than 30 minutes to beat it that time because I think it only took us like 4 turns. Wow, that was pretty good, I would say. Pretty darn good. I forgot about her power. I have to remember when you're playing with this many characters, it's hard to remember. That was really quick, yeah. It's hard to remember everybody's powers, and you got cards out that give powers, but yeah, that was very easy, very quick. It was you start off with Part A quest, right? 1A, where you draw 2 cards, right? So if those 2 cards are like two really bad locations, like these 2 3s, right? Then you're going to be in for a rough ride because that's 6 threat against you right off the bat. But we got lucky again. We had 1 threat that didn't do anything, and then we had the 1 monster. So it all depends on what these 2 cards are that comes out to begin with. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting scenario. I don't have any problems with it. Seems pretty balanced, not too bad. Doesn't seem like there's anything crazy wrong with it, at least. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Yeah, this deck, this eye deck is just nothing but treachery and a few crows. That's all it is. It's treachery and crows. I don't like that. The river one is a lot of locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations. And 1 treachery and 3 enemies. And then the Gollum deck. A lot of locations, it seems like, in this one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one? Yeah, a lot of locations. Good Lord. Couple treachery. Monster. Treachery. Monster. So you got 4 signs of Gollum. You have 2, 4, 6. These old wise tales. These are brutal. Those are just horrible. Just horrible. Discard a resource from each hero's resource pool. If able, exhaust any hero that cannot discard a resource. So you either lose a resource or if you can't, then you gotta exhaust them, which is brutal. Yeah. A lot of locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 locations. That's why you run into... Ooh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. And these goblin throwers, scavengers, the hunters from Mordor. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. 5 of them in there. And then 2 of these guys. Probably shouldn't be looking too closely at this deck because I have a feeling we're going to be playing it again in the next encounter. We'll see. The next one, what is the next one? The next one is, I got to reach under my bag. Shit. I got to look it up actually, which one is the next one. Let's look at it. All right, so the hunt for Gollum and then conflict at Karak. All right, let's take a look in case there's any cards we can add to our deck for next time. This will be the, what is it, 3, 4. This will be our 5th adventure in this cycle. Starting off with a brand new deck of cards here. We have some new cheat sheet here. Let's see what it has to say. Oh, this is a 7. Right off the... another toughie. While searching for Gollum along the banks of the Audan, the heroes hear rumors of a group of trolls that have come to the Karak, bringing chaos and strife to the valley. The Borings, led by Grimbrion the Old, are known as the peacekeepers in the area. So the heroes set out to find Grimbrion and assist him in driving the intrusive trolls back to the mountains from which they came. Conflict at Karak is played with the encounter deck built from the cards in the following encounter deck. So we have the River, the Paw, and the Conflict at Karak. When setting up the Conflict at Karak, players are instructed to remove some cards from the encounter deck and set them out of play. These cards are placed out of the play area and do not interact with the game until the cards say to. When removing these cards, players are also instructed to immediately shuffle some of them back into the encounter deck. This may seem confusing at first. It is simply to ensure the proper number of cards are in the encounter deck for the number of players in the game. After being instructed to remove 4 copies of the sack card from the encounter deck, players are asked to shuffle 1 copy of the sack card back in per player into the deck. Since there are a total of 5 copies of sacked in the deck, the end result is that the game will begin with 1 more sack card in the encounter deck than the number of players in the game. The Karak, the location card in the encounter deck, has the text immune to player card effects. This text means the player cannot select the Karak as the target of any card effect, and that the Karak ignores the effect of any player card that would indirectly interact with it. Ally objective card, Grimbrion the Old. In this scenario, players may encounter an ally objective card, Grimbrion the Old. If Grimbrion is revealed from the encounter deck, during the quest phase, he enters the staging area as an objective. If players claim Grimbrion the Old, as instructed by his card text, he becomes an ally under the control of the first player. The first player may then use Grimbrion in the same manner he would use his allies he controls. If Grimbrion the Old leaves play for any reason, the card is placed in the encounter discard pile. Let's see what cards come in the set, shall we? Well, look at who it is. Mr. Troublemaker himself. we have... Hey Kyle, how you doing, buddy? Frodo Baggins. He is a spirit hero with 2 will, 1 attack, 2 defense, 2 hit points. 2 stinking hit points. He's not going to last very long. He's a hobbit. Response after Frodo Baggins is damaged. Cancel the damage and instead raise your threat by the amount of damage he would have been dealt. Limit once per phase. Oh, that's why he's only got 2 hit points. You could just put it as threat instead of him taking damage. That's not too bad, actually. We have the Dunedain Warning. It's a 1-cost... What is this? Leadership attachment. Attached to a hero, the attached hero gets +1 defense. Pay 1 resource from attached hero's pool to attached Dunedain Warning to another hero. 3 copies of that card. We also have a 1-cost event, Leadership, Second Breakfast. Each player returns the topmost attachment card from his discard pile to his hand. 3 copies of that. We have the Boring Beekeeper. He's a Tactics, 4-cost ally, 1 will, 2 attack, 1 defense, 3 hit points. Action, discard Boring Beekeeper from play to deal 1 damage to each enemy in the staging area. And we got some more birds. It's a 0-cost attachment for the Tactics condition attached to an ally. Discard Born Aloft from play to return attached ally to its owner's hand. Oh, so if like somebody's going to be killed on an attack, you can swing in there and grab them. That's cool. Then we have a Spirit Ally, 3-cost. This is Enrund. 2 will, 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 hit points. Response, after Edmund leaves play, ready all Rohan characters in play. A Spirit 1-cost title attached to a character. Attached character gets the Rohan trait. A Lore 3-cost ally. This is Longbeard Mad Maker Dwarf. Action, spend 1 resource to give Longbeard Mapmaker +1 will until the end of the phase. So you can spend a resource to make him a little bit better there. The Burning Brand, it's a lore attachment 2-cost item attached to a lore character. While attached character is defending, cancel any shadow effects on cards dealt by the attacking enemy. Okay. Then you get some more songs attached to a hero. It's a basic card, attachment 1-cost, Song of Wisdom. Attached hero gets a lore resource icon. So you could put that on him, and so he would be spirit or lore. So he could then spend his resources on the green cards. And, oh, here's the guy we're going to be after here. And here's a lot of the enemies and locations and shit we're going to be fighting. And looks like this only has 2 things. Alright, so that'll be next time. Thank you all for joining me. We will see you all soon. Hope everyone has a good evening, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching, guys. Separate out these cards so I can put them all away properly.